Hey, good morning. This is Chris, Crisco Designs. It's my handle on all the socials if you haven't figured that out yet, if you're following me. Just up here with my dog, my awesome husky, just enjoying the sound of kind of the birds chirping, nice, cool, but also kind of temperate air. My dog's chasing squirrels. There's a woodpecker in the distance. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if you could hear that. I follow this guy, Gooby and Doobie, or Doobie and Gooby. I always get it confused. He is this neurosurgeon doctor. And then about the same time that I kind of fell into entrepreneurship and I left corporate engineering paying job world, making 75, 80,000 plus a year, to running a small business like I do, helping solve people's problems. And I try to be like at the intersection of art and engineering, right? So it's kind of where I feel like I excel. I am not super engineer person, right? I'm a mid-level engineer and I'm a mid-level artist, and I do both pretty mid. But I'm just like, this is morning thoughts with Chris up at the dog park. No one here to talk to, so I talk to myself. But yeah, it's been about 3 years since I started this entrepreneurship journey, and this last week I had a project that I was making for somebody. This is like hey, we're gonna try one or two, and then if it works, we'll do a bunch, kind of a job. So it's like I haven't got paid for it yet, right? And I totally like fumbled up the first method of construction. 3D printing these things all in one piece was not the way to go. I mean, it is if you have a reliable enough machine. But we have this machine at the Makerspace. Wow, look at that sunrise. Saw the chaos being up here with nature and this crazy dog. Makes it worth it. But yeah, tried something, didn't work. So then I wasn't satisfied with it. So I gave the client kind of, hey, this is 1, 2, and 3. I think we need to rethink how this thing is built. And today I delivered the first sample part box. It's a display box for product samples. So they're home decor manufacturing company. So like shelves, you want some like metal glass or wood shelving, maybe in your bar area or your kitchen or something like that. That's what this emerging company is striving to provide. It's a machine shop guy that I know who's starting this business. So yeah, this sample I dropped off today, even this morning when I took it out of the garage and I put it in the car, I'm like, it was 90% there, right? Maybe 89%. It was definitely, it was B plus material job. For some reason, so it was this MDF box that I CNC routed and then finished, filled the holes, glued, assembled, but then lasered where the letters go. So like the company logo, brass, aluminum, walnut, white oak, I 3D printed those letters and, put a little glue in there and then dropped them in. And after it was all finished, and I don't know why it didn't come out that great this morning. Like maybe the cold, maybe it's a little too chill. Maybe that's causing the paint to dry a little weird. I'm not entirely sure. But there was blemishes on certain spots of it, right? And I wore gloves when I was finishing this stuff, so hopefully to avoid that, because oil's on your hands and shit. But yeah, so I don't know. There's no point to this. I am just. I feel like there's that one saying, "I'm just a man standing in front of a girl. I'm just a man trying to be a business owner." Who's super bad at it. No, I'm not super bad at it. Some of this stuff is just It's the simple stuff that gets you, right? Like I've done these big display pieces um, back in my automation engineering days, like pretty crazy complex automation designs, product development stuff, like but a box with some pockets and some letters, but getting it to look sleek as shit, right? That's the thing that I'm like, how do we do that? Oh well. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap this up. Do some loops with my dog. Enjoy that sun. Ooh, that feels good. If you're in the north like I am, in Michigan, we're in that like yearning for spring right now. This is like kind of like pre-fall spring. We haven't got to fake fall spring yet. This is pre-fall spring because we've got sunshine the last like week. It's been nice.